Good evening, everyone. This stream is now in session. Obi-Wan 362, Gamer Law presiding. And with me this evening is Bubbles. Oh, I didn't hear anything from that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I heard you that time.
Okay.
So,
All right.
you're a little quiet, so you just need to turn your gain up.
Okay. How's that?
That's not bad.
All right. Well, if I need to turn up more later, I can.
It should be fine.
All
I can
right.
always,
What are we doing? Where are we going?
like, I can always boost you on my end if I need to. But welcome back to Baldur's Gate. As you can see, Bubbles is running around our new little sanctum, talking to an old bear, as she does every time.
Yeah, I want to build those relationship points.
That have so far proven to do nothing.
Okay, so it's changed how my controller interacts. Like I have the way it highlights my options is different.
Yeah, I was looking at things briefly. Uh, I see some changes that I like. I could not currently, without looking at it, tell you what they were, but something I saw I was like, oh, that's nice. Um, come on. Okay.
Man, Shadow Heart's inventory is like full of stuff.
Yeah, because I needed to get rid of things. So okay, there we go. That should work. All right. Um. Okay, so the thing that I remember we needed to, like, my inventory is also full, but I don't know what to get rid of. Like,
It. Well, not all of it, but like just put it in your chest.
but like the problem is the stuff that's heavy is I've got 38 pounds worth of potions and stuff, and then like the scrolls aren't that heavy. They are expensive though. And then I've got like 31 pounds of alchemy supplies.
Make some potions.
Hmm. But we were last time we were starting to look for Shadow Heart's thing because we're now at the
We
point.
need to go to her temple.
Yeah, we have to find the House of Grief.
All right, let's go. Or
It's-
do you want to make some potions first? Since we're in a safe space.
I think the problem is it's like we don't use that many potions, honestly. Well, other than healing, we basically only use healing potions.
Yes.
And doing that was the last of the healing potions that I can make.
Okay, I mean, I can give you supplies.
Well, because I'm like, I have tons of stuff to use for like a bunch of different things.
I have so many alchemy things.
Do you have Rogue's Morsel, Balsam, or Musk Creeper? Or you can just send it all to me.
What?
What?
Rogue's morsel, balsam, or what?
Musk Creeper.
Musk creeper. Yes, I have rogue morsel.
Okay, I can take that. Make some basic healing potions out of that.
And I have one that looks like a rogue's morsel, but says not found.
Well, that's interesting. Did you send it to me? Oh, yeah, there
The
it is.
not found one? No. I sent the rogue's morsel to you, though. Did you not get it?
I apparently did. It while I was in that. Oh, duh. Because I'm looking at solutions. I need to turn it into a salt first before I can do it. There we go. Let me see. Balsam and musk. Oh, yeah, I only have one musk creeper. I need 2 more. And I short 1 balsam. Okay. Okay. Then we will send you one of those. One of these to Shadowheart. And I'll send the last one to Jaheira. I assume you're keeping Jaheira for now?
Wait for now.
Okay. I'll send... Oop. Okay. And we'll call that sufficient for now. So, you ready to head off?
Yes.
Let's Alonzi. I don't remember why we got these rooms. Map of murder. Map of the city bears a single marker, the location of one murder site, where the slain were arranged into a grotesque tableau. We'll take that. We're gonna investigate some murders. Yeah, they've added this new weird feature when you look inside things. Bloody signet ring. Why would I equip that? I'll pick it up.
Here. Come here.
Yep, I saw.
Successful. What's that? I just got selected. There's something more than wine to that
Guess
smell.
the killer didn't want to join.
I found a medicine. This wine is poisonous.
Good to know.
Master Metzdel's Karabasan's gift.
Ooh, really fun.
So Master Metzel is trying to poison. Where are we?
Crime scene notes drafted by Davella Fountainhead. Deceased Duke Belaine Stelmane. Location private room upstairs at Elf Song Tavern. Is that where we are? Cause of death.
Yes.
Suspect blood loss. Observations. Ritualistic killing. Right hand missing. Clean severance likely before death. Mark of the Absolute on the floor. Empty bottle recently drained of contents. Maybe poison? Motive? Suspect ballist ritual, but won't tell Valeria. That. Suspects? Question mark. Did you take the poison?
No, it said use, but it wouldn't let me take. I guess I didn't try.
Poisonous.
Okay. Well, that's handy. So if you open the wardrobe, just so you can see the change, the UI. Like it shows you your current weight at the bottom, and then the value of the things in the top corner there.
The cost? The price?
Yeah.
I think it always showed that.
Thought
Didn't
before
it?
you had to pull up you had to have the tooltip pop up. I thought.
I have my tooltips up pretty often.
I mean, so do I, but okay.
Brewed with my barley.
I'm gonna shot hard so I can close the door.
Wonder if this was brewed with my barley.
All right. So then we need to. Oh, that's right. We were gonna do the High Harpers first because it's like 2 streets over. That's why we're keeping Chihira. In addition to just the fact you like Chihira. So High Harpers first,
Okay.
Chihira?
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, let me turn this up a little more then.
You should
All right.
know. Laconia was not half so heartless as she liked to appear.
I knew her well enough. You might have traveled with her for a time, but she trained me. What's your point?
Only that I find it hard to believe that she could have raised you and felt nothing for you.
Oh.
Perhaps she took some pride in her work, forming me to Shah's liking. She certainly relished wielding the rod.
Oh.
But who knows? Perhaps someone else made her that way, as she tried to do to me.
Ruin everything.
Poor Shadowheart. She's just a little damaged. I think it's this way. And then we're gonna pull left up here. What? Mysterious Sharon wound. That was interesting. Did you notice
Got
that?
her? No, I missed it. What happened?
On the conditions on the side, it said mysterious Sharon wound
For you?
for Shadowheart, I think.
Come here, Pumpernickel. Don't trip over the microphone cord.
Stormshore Tabernacle.
Wait, where'd you go?
But then
Where'd you
like,
go? There you are.
yeah, I was trying to see if walking
Lay
back
down, my baby.
back that direction would trigger it again. If, you know, the reason it happened is maybe because her... If this building here was her place or whatnot. But it doesn't
down, Pumpernickel.
seem to be, because it seems to be that we need to go back to...
Lay down. The House of Grief.
Right, it seems like the House of Grief seems to be back in the other portion of the city.
Lay down.
At least it seemed that way from something. I don't remember what now, because I don't see it on the map anymore.
Lay down.
So we'll just go ahead and hit up Harper nonsense. Oh, is it this manhole here? Oh,
Pumpernickel, you need to lay down.
the marker's on the manhole. So.
Something over there.
You want to lay down? Or you go walk around unsure? Just lay down. You know that's what you want. This wall can be blown out.
Ah, so this is how we do it. Okay. I mean, I don't think this will work, but immune to fire damage. Yep, that seems right.
Hey, don't eat things.
Is wall can be blown out?
I mean, it highlighted and pumpernickel. Pumpernickel.
Okay, sturdy wall. Deal a lot of damage all at once.
Let me see what I have.
Oh.
That just like,
Deals damage.
yeah,
Yeah.
like physical damage.
A long way to go still.
I mean, I could summon like an elemental, but
I could summon like a sleet storm. Magic missile? I have a scroll for that.
the problem is if it's a sturdy wall, then what was it? It only takes damage if it's over a certain threshold, and magic missile each one only does 1d4. Okay, so let's.
No one's stopped me yet.
I could knifing it.
Examine this wall. It is immune to cold
Okay.
because it's a wall. Oh, you know what? It is vulnerable to force damage. Magic missile might work. I can try it because I have a level 1 spell slot I can just use for it.
Hold on, let me try this. Let me try just hitting it. My main weapon.
I think it's to your left.
Immune to bludgeoning.
Yeah, let me double check that again. I think it's.
Oh, let me try this.
Oh, it's literally immune to everything but force damage, actually. So it's gonna have to be force damage. Which is interesting. Oh. Crimson, welcome in the courtroom. How are you doing? Yeah, we play on PC with controllers. Huh?
My controller is vibrating because you have a spell up.
Ah, you're fine. There you go.
That is I'm reporting that. Because that is irresponsible. I didn't like that.
Did you find anything that you could do?
That's what I'm looking.
Check my spell book. I don't get a lot of call for force damage. I could cast Disintegrate on the wall.
That'd do it.
It would. It would also burn my 6th level spell slot.
I don't think we should do that.
It would deal minimum of 50 damage to that 22 hit point wall. It would deal between 50 and 100 damage. Did you see that the new patch 7 introduced a native mod manager? No third party needed with decent variety. That's nice.
I never mod games. I don't know if that means I'm not creative, but I always feel like I'm gonna break it. Like, what if something goes horribly, horribly wrong and I brick my computer?
I mean, that's where you let other people test out the mods first, and then...
But what if they don't do the thing properly? Oh, force! Oh, that's magic missile. Dang it.
Yeah, so let me try my magic missile spell, and then we'll see if it actually does enough or not.
Yeah.
No, because of
What?
sturdy. Yep. Called it.
How do you do force damage? What are other ways to do force damage? Wait, let me
You're
try
asking
this.
great questions.
Let me see if I have something that is force in my spell list.
Like I said, Crimson, you missed that was my assumption before, but then we were having trouble finding a different option to try, since it's immune to everything but force damage. Otherwise, I'd conjure an elemental to break it down.
But that's bludgeoning.
I wonder what the next move is.
Yeah. And again, disintegrate will do the trick. It just feels excessive to knock down a wall. So I guess if that's the only way to get through the wall.
Can
Yeah. We had a bomb or exploding barrel.
Oh,
Okay, so this new microphone is not fixing the problem.
okay. But maybe it's like Drummer Doug said, and we just need to like mess with the settings.
Yeah.
Okay. What if I go? Okay, hold on. Let me pop back to camp and grab a fire whiskey barrel.
Yeah, double check the tooltip on it, because it should say if it causes force damage when it explodes.
Okay.
I'm glad I gave you that tooltip again.
Buying things.
Yeah. It says fire wine is specifically fire. Oh, but you've got smoke powder barrels.
But I've got smoke powder, which
That'll
are
do it.
force damage.
Oh, look, and it does a minimum of 22 damage. You know how many hit points this wall has?
Believe this.
How many?
22.
Oh, well, here. Let me put one of these back then. Because if I don't need two, I don't need two.
Yep. It's almost like they planned it.
Yep.
Jaheira is sitting on the ground in the puddle.
Yep.
Yeah, and then get as far back as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume you would like to do the honors.
I mean, I don't know that I have a cantrip that would do the honors.
Oh. Well, don't
No, I
mind
don't.
if I do then.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't have a quick cantrip without going into my spell book and redoing my spells. Bang. No. What? Made me
Sweetheart,
sick.
why? Ow. The heck?
Damage.
Oh, that did 10 damage.
So I did need two of them.
Apparently, that's weird.
All right.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to look at the combat log. Always hit for 10 force damage. Well,
Did the wall absorb some?
smoke barrel was hit for 32. I hit that barrel for 32 points of damage using my
Maybe you the wall and let it.
That's so weird. It actually says that the wall was hit for 0 points of force damage.
What if I throw it at the? No, because that won't ignite it.
Okay, that's interesting. It groups the force damage into 2d4 increments.
Okay.
So it does it as 2d4 plus 2d4. Like I said, no crimsons, it's vulnerable to force damage, which is what's confusing. But because it groups it into 2d4 and 2d4, and we have to do a minimum of whatever it is to get past sturdy, the first 2d4 didn't do enough damage to get past sturdy.
Okay.
But the second 2d4 did.
Okay.
So that's why it took 10 damage, but didn't take the 22 it should have.
Okay.
That feels like a bug. Because it should have taken 4d4.
Yes. Well, there's 2 barrels now, so...
Yeah. I forgot.
Hit the wall and explode it.
Yeah, I was like, I can't splash it like that. So I'll just have to hit a barrel.
It should ignite the other one, though.
Yeah, they'll both explode. We might die.
Yeah! Okay, wait a minute for the fire to go out.
I was gonna Ray of Frost it. I guess it didn't take very long though.
I mean, you can Ray of Frost it if you want.
That's why I was like, it didn't take very long to go out last time, and it's out now, so. Yeah, that was weird. That was silly.
That was silly. We wasted a barrel. I think I only have 2 left.
Yeah, Crimson's like definitely bugged.
Bug report. Man, this is what happens when they update it without, like, doing proper checks and stuff.
I think the problem is, like, they've done a lot of good, so I'm like, it's one of those, like, I can't help but wonder if, you know, that's one of those weird edge cases.
Daymalin thing.
Yeah, that one was broken. I think that one's been broken for a while. Doesn't excuse it. I agree. We still need. What's this dirt pile?
Like, Larion is a pretty decent. I know I couldn't get it to do anything. Larion's like a pretty decent sized company, right? They're not some little indie group, yeah.
Yeah, that should be true.
So then, people. Portrait of a tiefling. I took it. No entry, no exit. Have we been here before?
You were here
can't
before with Jahira.
Did I get lost or something? Because all of these things say empty.
Yeah, you came through here with Jahira once when we were trying to figure out our way through.
A couple turns should do it.
Hey, I can lockpick this door.
Okay.
You want to come back up?
Oh yeah, because here's all the. Yep.
It was
okay.
only
Yeah,
you
I
or
remember.
her were able to make the jump. And
Can
so,
you hear me now? Talking normal?
Yeah, I can hear you talking normal. I think part of it is an issue with the because the microphone is using voice detection,
Yeah.
and sometimes it just doesn't detect you start talking. Because you rarely cut out in the middle. Ooh,
Okay.
jeez.
Did you get it?
Nope, I rolled 3 short.
Killed your momentum that you had.
It killed my
Don't
momentum.
know why you or Shadowheart's momentum.
Jeez. I'm rolling real bad.
Do I need to try? I might be out of lockpicks. I might have needed to go get some more.
I have 31 thieves tools.
Okay.
And I get inspiration on it. It's just it's a DC 20 lock is the problem.
You give yourself guidance?
Yep. But like my dexterity is actually only a +2. So
Do you have on the right gloves?
yep, that's why I have advantage. But it's still, I'm like, I still need to, in order to guarantee it open, roll a 17 or higher. Because guidance is a 1d4. So, my gosh. Yeah, Dex +2 without proficiency, right? Right, Crimson. I've never had this much trouble. There we go, natural 20. I broke like 4 lockpicks on this door. Jahira, you better be happy about this. I like how you're just sitting there waiting.
Yeah. What else am I supposed to do?
Okay. Ladies first.
We should probably save.
Wait for it. Okay. 1,500
I got
experience
1,500 XP.
apiece. Where?
Guildhall Bar.
I'm sure this will go just fine.
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plum prosecco. Now, what can I get you, newcomer?
I honestly thought that was gonna go worse.
Around here, silence is golden, mate. Best remember that. Now, what can I get you?
I'm sure you get 1,500 experience for walking through a door in Act 1. Boy.
Beverages of distinction, or in some cases, extinction, if you ain't careful. How you feeling today? Lucky?
Malith is trading. It's interesting. Now it actually shows me what options that you are lingering on.
Bring on.
No, as far as like in dialogue, it shows me like what option you're looking at.
Oh, like my highlight?
Yeah, it shows, but it gives me an arrow showing where you are, so I can still highlight it and like suggest things to you, but I can see what you're actually thinking about before you've selected.
Huh.
You have anything interesting?
Oh. Alcohol.
I'm like, I see at least one thing that is glowing blue. So
Yeah, I hadn't gotten there yet. I was looking through the
yeah,
alcohol.
you're fine. You look through it all. That was
How can you see?
Was that a purple dragon? I'm looking at the stream thing. This little stream.
Dragon blush. Crisp, refined, and complex. This is an exemplary Cormyrean vintage.
Ooh, fancy.
Drunken cloth. Snowy liver. While drunk, you have advantage on Constitution saving throws, and you gain temporary hit points equal to your Constitution modifier at the start of your turn.
Oh my gosh, I can do a drunken fist monk.
Yep.
I'd have to
Long
get
ago,
here.
Kushigo was a warrior, bedecked in enormous stag-antlered plate. His arrival spelled doom for the enemy. This flimsy cloth speaks nothing of that legacy. That's funny.
That's fun.
It is 2,000 gold.
That's a lot. 2,000 gold for you, it'll be cheaper for me.
Potato wedges.
I know how you love a potato wedge.
I love potato wedges. And pumpkin soup. And spicy pork sausage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Split pea soup. And
Yeah.
stale bread. Coffee. Oh, a black pudding platter.
Do you know how you like black pudding?
I do love a black pudding. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna buy anything. I don't think I really have anything to sell.
Okay. was the door we were supposed to come in?
Careful around the steel watch. The old guard gave thieves a slap on the wrist, but those bolted bastards will rip off the whole damn arm.
Good to know.
There was a punch-drunk bastard weapon in Act 2. Huh.
What's the point in paying the guild for protection when they've pulled back all their crews? There's a bloody army coming.
You tell it.
I'm just gonna close these doors.
Oh, here is Nine Fingers' chamber.
Yeah, I was like, I noted that this dark room is the one that actually has the quest icon.
No
inside it.
distractions, mate. Nine Fingers has me watching over Pierre Priss here. Wants our friends in Parliament close with this new Duke making moves.
You did not see me. A peer of the Parliament openly walking the Guildhall would sell a few copies of Baldur's Mouth, I expect.
Although. Are you okay? I couldn't hear you through my ears, but I heard you in the room.
Yeah, I tried to lean away from the microphone so it wouldn't.
I didn't hear you through my ears, but I could hear you
Right.
through the air.
I'm just saying, so that's why you shouldn't have been. I wouldn't have been picked up in the microphones. Like I was trying to lean away from it.
I still ask the question though. Are
Yeah,
you okay?
I'm alive. It's fine.
What'd you do?
I choked. Okay, I'm fine.
Okay, don't die.
No
Did you
problem.
talk to any of these people?
No, I haven't talked to anybody. I'm looking around.
If it's Uktar you're after, he's in with the guild master. Not even Nine Fingers Keen can escape the great balancing of guild books.
That's pretty funny.
I'm like, I want to open this chest, but it's stealing. And wrong. My screen shrunk. Looks normal to me.
There's not a lot of trust.
We're all scared shitless of this Stone Lord, you mean? Which is exactly why your boss hired us. Don't give me that squinty side eye like all those paranoid guildies. Nine Fingers is well respected in the Zentarim. If the Stone Lord's pressing in on her territory, we're here to help. Missed the welcome parade, did you? Hugging, tears. It was just lovely. True, we've been better liked in towns we bloody conquered, but it's hard to blame Nine Fingers. On top, undisputed for years. Then you have to call the likes of us in to protect you from some shithead calling himself Stone Lord. I'd be embarrassed too.
Crimson, do you have an ad blocker? Because he may have been trying to play an ad.
Time's tough, but this crowd could mingle a bit, eh? We're all on the same side.
Plus, so Twitch has some ads that display on the sides as banners or whatever, but they'll shrink the screen down and play next to where it would show. I don't know.
This is supposed
all I
to
can
be
think
the
of.
greatest fest hall under the city. So where's all the bloody fun?
Look now, the Guildmaster's little hunt is bringing all sorts of new faces out of the woodwork.
You can get near anywhere in the city from here without seeing daylight. Once you don't mind the tangy smell of sewer.
And 3-piece.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Oh, you found. Hold on.
Wow, look who it is. Glad to see you ready to do some business.
What? Mole. Mo, what happened? You don't look okay.
Oh, I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place in no time. I survived the hells when Elturel fell. Compared to that, slipping out of Moonrise was child's play. Sure is. We work for Fetcher, handling what you might call pre-owned goods. Talk to Sticky. He'll cut you a deal.
You won't find much fun here today. Guildmasters batten down the hatches till the Stone Lord problem's dealt with.
Oh, you rancid bastard.
Rude. Nip.
See? Mine's fresh.
Welcome to the Guildhall, Faerun's finest festo. As long as you're not sober.
Or able to smell.
I have a Lyric's Goldthroat, a dragonborn performing a bard dance. Nothing? Okay.
I'm sorry, sweetie pie. I don't do requests. But toss me a few coppers, and I'll shoot you a saucy wink across the bar. Very kind of you, sir. I'll be dedicating the next keening elven ballad to you. You look like the type to enjoy one.
Trying to read this plaque. Where are you?
Over here by the dragon.
Nope,
Dragonborn.
that is not helpful.
I'm coming to you.
No, I wanted to see the Dragonborn.
Oh, it's over here.
She said she was playing a song for you.
That's the point. Oktar hardly wants his guards comfortable.
Oh. I got a perception fail down here. Over towards the rope. Cool.
Did you hear? Yep, Jahir failed it too.
Yeah.
Don't let the quiet fool you. Zent contacts say the sewers down here are livelier than ever.
Okay.
Do you paid for the ads on Twitch?
Technically, I'm supposed to be on watch.
Like a little bit.
Okay.
How the balls do I get up there?
Uniform's a bit patchy, I know. I was Flaming Fist. But the writing's on the wall there. The Steel Watch will be snatching up our contracts in no time.
Keen might look down on the Zentarim, but she'll be glad of us once the Stone Lord comes knocking.
Why?
Did you hear the Harpers were half wiped out? We should be sticking the last of their bleeding hearts instead of guarding this place.
The mood I am in, boy. I urge you to try.
Yep.
Hey? No disrespect meant, Mom.
No. Try her.
Do you talk to all these people?
Yeah. So, over here, Might be a job for Jahira.
What do you need?
Up there. If not her, maybe you.
Up here?
Yep. I don't know if anybody can jump that. I think Karlak is the closest one.
Karlak.
Is as close as it gets. And even that, like that's
I don't
up
think
there.
Yeah, I don't think.
Okay. Can you... Do you see how there's a ledge on the backside of that wall? Nope. Never mind. The beam is blocked there, so that's not an option either.
I'm not sure we're supposed to be able to get up there.
I mean, I can get up there. I just don't particularly like using the Illithid flying power.
I could use my scroll to fly.
That feels excessive. But it's like that. From what I can see of the map, that ledge there is the only way to get in that room.
Loose scraps of paper have been stuck together, forming a haphazard order sheet. Wrinkled Tom, 3 copies of An Apple for My Mistress by Lenape Glynn to fit within a child's carry case. Thinglewort, The Eye of the Beholder by Promovidius to be sealed with highly flammable resin. Nan Maggle, 12 copies of The Summoning of Seluna, miniature, used sheet paints. And I put it down, I didn't steal it.
Good job.
Just you, Face. You robbed the place of its glamour.
Did you go up these stairs?
The main stairs.
Oh yeah, no, you talked to those guys. Okay.
Oh, 210 XP?
Okay, this is just a door. I think this is the door we were probably supposed to have come through. Instead of the way we did come.
Okay.
But I don't know. Oh, it was next to that plaque that you were trying to read. No, I can't read either. Cool. Okay, I'm coming to you. Can't believe Mole didn't have anything like...
Wow, look who it is. Glad to see you in the city. Hope you found ready to do some business. Oh, I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place in no time.
Yeah, I'm like, I know we have, like, enhanced sleep and things like that, Crimson. Wait, is jump a cantrip? Or is that a level
Enhanced sleep or enhanced ability is something.
I think
I don't
there's
think I-
actually a cantrip that lets you...
I could Misty Step up there.
Again, all of this feels excessive for...
Something that we might be classified as stealing.
Yeah.
You won't find much fun here today. Guildmaster.
See if I have it in my list of scrolls. This. Curriculum of Strategy, Artistry of War. I don't remember this scroll, but that's cool. 12d6 plus 6 force damage. Oh, you think it's a ritual, so it's free out of combat. That makes sense. Okay. Did we want to go up the main stairs and talk to Nine Fingers or whatever his name is?
Yeah.
Unless you're just having fun listening to the bard.
I am. Okay, you're more diplomatic.
This is Jahira's quest.
Yeah, true.
So,
Alright, should we talk to the guards?
Bare hands.
Yep.
Don't mind the ladies' court. Just a game we play. Figuring how we'll kill you if you cross 9 fingers.
I don't know how to cross 9 fingers. Like, I guess if you cross them over each hand. You get it?
I don't think that's what they mean.
Did you get it though?
Yeah.
Okay. So it looks like this.
A charm, of course. And then you'll do it yourself.
Looks like this middle door is the one that's open. So.
Yep.
Someone's vintage Moonshae Zinfandel collection. But it looks like a lot of the bottles have gone missing.
Yep.
What? Lady AQ still playing that game? I don't have one ready.
Knife. A hot one, I think.
Cool. That's fine. Ooh, Nine Fingers Keen is level 12.
We don't want to fight her.
Nope. We're all level 11, and she's got a bunch of guards.
It's an orphanage, Ukta. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult?
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Are many children old enough? If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Oh, really? My friend's standing behind you.
Ukta. We're playing host to a hero. You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the wilderness, I made an offering at Kellamvor's well.
Of gold? Oh, I did not know I meant so much to you, Guildmaster.
Yeah.
No, I'm terribly sentimental. Case in point, I've just let a harper walk through my Guildhall, noticeably unholed. Because I'm curious about why you're here and who it is you've brought with you.
Hi!
And do I just let Jahira do the talking?
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm a little torn. Because, I mean, they talked about it being a fest hall, but, like, I'm not really a passerby.
I said, this sounds like druid business, so I'm going to leave it to the two druids to figure it out.
Oh, Jahira's not a druid.
I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure she is. The druid ranger?
Like, she's got, like, 2 levels in druid. She's mostly ranger.
I thought you did it half and half.
She is Harper. She is Harper. And this is not a druid business thing. We are not in the woods. Don't you ram me.
We're in the sewer. There's a lot of life down here.
No. What do you think?
I mean, personally, I'd probably just let Jahir do the talking. We haven't felt this person out yet. And
This is the one who saved my life. So really, she owes you your gold piece. But we can settle debts later, Nine Fingers. For now, we need help. We're searching for Minsk of Rashomon.
A big name, that. Such information does not come cheap, High Harper. Not in normal times. Of course. Seeing as these are not normal times and we're all such good friends,
I'll do better than tell you where he is. I'm bringing him here as we speak.
Oh.
Parts of him, at least. I gave no orders about the condition of his corpse. What treachery is this, Nine Fingers? Have you thrown in with the Absolute too? Against my own city? Careful. You're in very real danger of hurting my feelings. It's Minsk who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god. And a new name with it. The Stone Lord. Lies. Exactly the one. Guild crews may be prone to exaggeration, but not in this case. In his short reign, the Stone Lord and his crew have earned a reputation. Pure brutality. No survivors. And where he mows my people down, this ripe little cult takes root. But not for much longer. We have word on where he plans to hit next. And he'll find us ready to hit back this time. Nine Fingers. Estelle. Call off your ambush. Tell us where he is, and we'll handle this. We? I heard what happened to your harpers, Jaheira. I'm sorry, but this fight's too big for you alone.
Good.
But that is gonna get me laughed at.
I just saw number 4 and I was like, why?
Right? 1 or 3. Really, though, 2 is not a bad option. I like all the top options.
Honestly, I don't think you can go wrong with any of them. I do like 2 though.
What you like 2?
If you're half the friend you're posing as, you'll tell her that her part in this is done. The Stone Lord's fate is sealed. We have a bigger war to fight. I'd rather turn our talk to that, but if you need a moment, Jaheira, well, you've earned that much. My Guildhall is open to you. Have a drink, Jaheira. Have a rest. Just leave well enough alone. It would be a shame for the city to lose 2 of its heroes in one day.
Balls, we're gonna have to go do something, aren't we?
Like, I'm not sure what we're supposed to do.
Hi, Harper. Nine Fingers revealed Minsk is none other than the Stone Lord or Elgang.
There's little point in pressing Nine Fingers further. She means what she says. But we swore no vows. She won't tell us where to find Minsk. Someone else in her Guildhall will. We need to be swift.
Where you go?
I suppose we must greet the local wildlife. Guildhall is awash with ale-scented gossip at the best of times. These days, they have nothing but the Stone Lord to talk about.
You did not see me.
Oh, that's right, you're that person.
Well, so I want to talk to people.
What's the point in paying the guild for
No distractions, mate. Nine Fingers has me watching over Pierre Priss here. Wants her friends and Parliament close with this new Duke making moves.
Okay.
Oh, actually, let me try this.
What are you having? Around here, silence is golden, mate. Best remember that. Now, what can I get?
See, I'm gonna talk to Uktar, the guy that was giving her crap before.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
You are not known to me. For supplies, seek the bugbear. To trade trinkets, the fetcher's brats. I am Uktar, duly elected guild bursar, and I will not have my time wasted.
What? With the balls?
What did you do?
It wasn't.
I looked away at chat for a minute. I looked back and you're rolling. What are you rolling?
It didn't give me an option. It just had continue, and now it's like Uktar, ponder where you know the name from. Like, so I'm doing an intelligence check to see if I can figure out where his name, the origins of that name is. Yeah, that works.
Crimson, I agree. I love that it gives you the chaos option.
Uktar,
I never
11th month
want
of
it.
the year, more commonly known as the rotting, a time in which all things decay and die.
Do you hear that? The 11th month is known
Yep.
as the rotting.
Yeah. What's
I
your
wonder what
point,
that means
Balls?
for people born in the 11th month. I feel like number 2 is going to be fighting words.
Yeah, I know, Crimson. That's why I'm like, it drives me insane every time it happens, because I'm like, what were my other options? At least number 1 this time wasn't fight.
Yeah.
I guess I get to try persuasion.
Yeah.
I don't think I need a
Good
charm
luck.
person, right? That's high, though.
I can give you charm. Oh, no, that's yours.
I can cast charm person.
Yeah. That'll do it.
Of course. Bless you. Couldn't get through a door, but
nope.
Rolled 26 on a persuasion check.
Where he is.
God
in direct
bless.
defiance of my guildmaster's orders. I have not come so far by indulging in petty disputes. But I am open to transactions of mutual benefit. I am interested in gaining access to vaults beneath the counting house. I'd pay well for keys to those vaults, provided said vaults are not emptied prematurely, of course. I suspect that what you seek might also be found beneath the counting house. I tell you this only as a matter of mutual interest.
Mind.
What you do with that information is a matter for yourself. Now, back to the vault keys. Do we have business to conduct?
Leroican's key?
Yeah, it's the vault.
Is that the vault?
I mean, I think we already cleared it out.
Yeah. But if we never come see him again.
I don't recall us, like, we went through all of down there. I don't remember seeing anybody. And he's saying it. I'm confused. I have no key to sell right now. Beneath the counting house. That's also not the counting house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think the Leroican's key is a trick.
Until you do, then.
Okay, so where is the counting house and how do we get underneath of it?
You're asking. What? Hi, Harper. Find Minx at the counting house. Okay.
Your eyes are going to want to wander all over this gold. It's only natural. Just make sure it stops at your eyes, huh?
So it looks like if we went back out the way we came in, no, not the way we came in. We got this other door. Oh, you know what? I think we already knew. Knew that?
Share with the class, please.
We had... It looks like we previously had a quest that was helping the Stone Lord. And so we would have already known where he was. But if we got this door that's over here, that was next to the plaque you tried to read, that should get us closest, it looks like,
Okay.
to the counting house.
Can you read the plaque?
The Guildhall has one
Thank you.
rule. All crime stays in the city streets, where it belongs. Break this rule, and you die.
Wow, had you stolen that book, we might all be dead.
Yep. That's why I didn't steal the book. I was very careful. Okay, where's the door? How do we get back in?
Right here.
Oh.
It's a revealed entrance, so like we presume we couldn't have seen it before.
Who let you through? Tusk Grunt? Bloody idiot.
Where are we?
Here's
Oh.
your 9 fingers. Good luck.
There are scorched bodies over here.
Sense.
You say makes sense?
Yeah.
How does that make sense?
The guild does what they gotta do.
Parchment. Miss Caldwell, I gleaned from your rather imaginatively written note that you wish to make contact with a former business partner. You're quite right in assuming that the circumstances of her death might make this rather challenging. Capitation has a habit of making such conversations rather one-sided. But I assure you my spirits and I will have no great difficulty overcoming such an obstacle. Given your afflictions, I would be delighted to offer a discount of, say, 10%, in the hope that the guild might see the value of such collaborations in the future. I will be expecting you at my mansion near the seafront, and, of course, my discretion is assured. Yours in spirit, Mystic Carrion. P.S. I'm sure one of your ilk will be familiar with the security measures I am required to make. Secreta Mortorum will grant you passage. Yoink.
This ain't a public rooftop. It's mine, so piss off.
Geez, sweetheart, get off his roof.
It's a nice roof.
Not a public roof, though.
Right, here's one. Whose pocket would you rather pick? Druids or clerics?
Cleric, any day. Last time I emptied a druid's pockets, all I got for it was a nest of bloody squirrels.
Gotta be druids. Clerics don't carry.
Huh.
If I were you, I'd turn around and walk right out of this alley. Now!
Huh. I would like
What?
to introduce you to what I found called the Night Shift Report.
Okay.
Last night went all right, I guess, but I had a bad feeling about it at the time, and I still do. There was some odd shadows lurking about. Never saw one in the light, clear like. What I did see through the gloom looked like it was changing shape. And no, I didn't drink nothing. Keep an eye out tonight. Bugs Stillwater. In here, with this letter, in the mailbox, is Counting House Safe Number 8 key.
Huh.
Oi, mess with us, and it'll be the last thing I do. I mean, you do. Shit!
It's too real, buddy. Sorry. Sorry, I hate that for you.
Stop! What are you doing? Are you trying to sneak past Tusk Grunts?
Literally walk past you, buddy.
Don't worry. Guild's friends are Tusk Grunts' friends. And I don't hurt my friends. Unless they deserve it.
Okay, buddy.
Going up these stairs?
Yep. Looks like we also have a mission inside this building here. To help the...
I need to pee.
I am certain, just
Okay.
optimistic.
Area under investigation.
Aren't we?
Flaming Fist investigation underway. Stay back.
A soul coin? The heck are they putting inside these mailbox? What? Who are putting these things in the mailboxes?
Which way we came?
Left, right. Down the stairs, and... Oh, was it up the stairs?
Gold, Trapped Storm Kit, and Topaz.
I'm
See?
going to ask for directions.
No, you mustn't. The city is full of criminals.
Oh!
We can't let them know. Fine. We'll just stand here until you remember the way, shall we?
Wonder what happened here.
Figueroa's is in this part of town.
Same certain, just...
Sure do hope this isn't one of those places we accidentally firebombed from the top of that tower.
Aren't we?
Alright. So it's the Serious Sundries.
Just retrace our steps.
Great idea. Do you remember which way we came?
Left, right. Down the stairs, and... Oh,
Okay, so you have to go down this way, looks like. Okay. We still have quite a few areas we need to get through.
No, you mustn't. The city is full of criminals. We can't let them know we're vulnerable. Fine. We'll just stand here until you remember the way, shall we?
Quite a few. What?
I don't know.
We're not lost. Just taking in the view before continuing on our way.
Okay. We've quite a few parts of this area that we haven't actually seen yet.
Fist investigation underway. Stay back.
Yeah, I then checked the mailbox and there was a soul coin inside it. Huh. I don't know why, but it's ours now. So.
Okay.
And then I jumped on that roof over there, climbed up that ladder, and there was a backpack up there. It had like a topaz and a trap disarm kit, and a little bit of gold. So.
Okay.
And that's all I did. Wait.
Okay.
Why are there two tieflings on the ground?
Huh?
Over this way.
Oh.
The broadsheet's gone to pot ever
This
since
dude is
I left.
dead. They're both dead.
8, 9, 10. Good. Little unfounders folks gutted. Didn't see it happen, though, thank the gods. City's home to some proper sick bastards.
Steady. Any spillage.
I got lost. And then when I found Mummy and Daddy again, they wouldn't get up. I shouldn't have run away. I'm just sorry.
Oh.
Don't be such a heartless bastard.
Steady.
The counting house. More bastion than bank, I'm afraid. Minsk must have a way in. But it's never had much use for coin beyond whatever sharp steel it could buy. There must be something in the vaults the Great Chosen are after. All the more reason to get there. Swiftly.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to talk to her, but now that we're here.
I have no reason to doubt the Guildmaster's information. Only her conclusions. The Stone Lord she described sounds nothing like Minsk. As for the name, well, a bad joke perhaps. The time of troubles ended almost a century and a half ago. I weathered the years between with all the elven grace you have no doubt come to expect. But do you know how Minsk, a human, passed those years? I'll give you a hint. They named him the Beloved Ranger.
You recall the urban myth that trickled through the lower city fest halls some years back. A hero who had been turned into a statue, returning to life in the city's hour of need.
Yeah, for Minsk it is downright subtle.
Yeah.
He shrugged at the whole affair. I still don't know how he came to be petrified. I don't even know how he was freed. Harper work would take me from the city, sometimes for years at a time. The few occasions I visited his monument, well, I took it as a moment for reflection. To think of old friends, and the fight I had to continue in their name. And during all my self-serious brooding, that big, dumb, insufferable buffoon was staring me in the face.
Ah, friendship.
Ha! That was Minsk's feeling too. Perhaps I shouldn't be working so hard to bring you two together.
Oh, poor kid found his parents like this. It's a tragedy, yeah. But it's not like we can look after him.
Like...
The child.
Huh?
I want to take the child back to camp with us.
I shouldn't have run away.
I'm like, I don't want to loot the bodies, I just want to check them. But I don't think I could check them without it being viewed as a crime.
No, probably not.
It's like, I don't actually want to take the things, I just want to check to see if there's any evidence of what transpired.
Floric, former advisor to Duke Ravengard, has been found guilty of treacherous and seditious activity against the people of Baldur's
This is the way we need to go.
Oh, well.
She will be executed 2 days hence.
This tree is plagued by pestilence, yet refuses to die. The goddess Shontia wishes me to save it.
Looks like some druid nonsense. Maybe save the tree.
Plant growth, it is. Plant growth.
Save the tree. Save the world. Well, that's fancy, isn't it? Okay. So we turned a little too early to get where we're going, but I did find a secret door.
Plant growth was one of my things.
Dear Mystic Carrion, I did exactly as you asked. I wore garlic mittens overnight, doused my floor with honey, and set alight a candle infused with malefic mead. All I got was a raging headache and a stomachache. Not a single whisper of a word from my departed wife. Did I do something wrong? I'll stop by again. Perhaps you might instruct me with your wisdom once more?
There it is.
Casey. I like how he tried what she offered, but it didn't do anything, and so he's trying again.
Awaken, little one. Flowers.
I don't think it did what you thought it was gonna do.
I will spend every drop of my magic to save this tree from death, if Shauntia wills it.
Nope.
Did you even read your spell?
An entire edition.
Or did you just go, ah, plant growth?
Plant growth.
Gortash
That's what I thought. Okay.
Walking funny isn't a crime.
Yeah, it looks like Sacred Defiance is being cast inside. I don't know what that's about.
Philgrave's mansion.
Found a mansion for Philgrave.
Probably just a dead cat. Maybe a few dead cats.
Like, can we even...
Awaken, little one. Flower and bloom as I know you can.
It doesn't even seem like we can examine the tree.
I could target the tree when I did the spell.
What's next?
Uh...
I will cure you of your pestilence. You have my word.
Is it diseased?
Not to mention the parchment quality of the awful.
Yes.
I mean, I could have Shadowheart try Lesser Restoration, or you could try Lesser
Plagued by pestilence, yet refuses to die.
We're all assuming this is actually a thing that we can have any effect on. Okay, you can't cast Lesser Restoration on an inanimate entity. Can't be that. I swear, if this is just
Flower and bloom as I know.
stuff going on in the city, it's a problem that we're not allowed to fix.
Yep.
Okay, tree's not cursed.
I will cure you of your pestilence. You have my word.
I mean, he did say refuses to die. But I could try like a speak with dead or an animate dead.
I mean, the problem is like it's a plant. I don't think you can.
Yeah, no target.
Ever since I left.
Babe, we could cast Speak with Dead on the kid's dead parents. Figure out who killed him.
Yep.
Is that what we're gonna go do now? Yep.
Yep.
I see you immediately running away. That's not gonna be traumatizing for that child at all.
Nope.
Just until he has somewhere better to go.
The corpse.
Be sure to say. Oh.
Well, that's
Alright,
interesting.
9, 10. Good. All fingers intact.
The corpse remains silent.
Oh.
Okay, guys, it's dumb. It's real dumb. You guys can't just dropping hooks with nothing to them. Tree that can't examine or do anything about. Some dead bodies we can't revive.
Can't talk to.
That's curious.
Ooh. That's fun. I found a door into this place on the other side that was hidden.
Okay.
It's locked. That was a steal I just stole from that chest. But no one saw it, so it's fine.
Please, sir. Please. It's for my son. Anything would help. Any amount at all.
Is that you?
I feel a little dizzy.
Yeah.
Something over there.
Oh. Got a dirt mound, but apparently digging up is stealing.
That might be worth a look.
Also has survival. Oh, you found the hole. That's interesting.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Finally, an opportunity to use that again.
Yep.
It's been a while.
It has. Philgrave's mansion basement.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to the door that I found in case something goes wrong. And try busting in.
What do you want me to do? Arrest the smell?
Of combustion.
What, the cat doesn't want to take the rotten fish?
No.
Set into the mansion's faded
Oh.
exterior, you see the faintest outline of a door. An entrance designed to provide the utmost discretion. The door pulses with a heavy, melancholic magic. Whatever lies behind it concerns the living and the dead. You sense it waits for the right words.
Oh.
It requires permission to open.
Secretum Motorum. We found a note that had that on it.
Okay, good.
I mean, do you want me to just leave you to?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
The door
Sorry, I didn't.
It has no choice but to let you inside.
I didn't think about the fact that I actually had the password. Should probably wait for you before I explore this place too much.
Yeah. I'm going as fast as I can around this basement.
No, yeah. Don't take your time. You doing that will keep us from having a... Because may end up being the problem that after we actually talk to whoever's inside, that coming back here will be much harder.
But you do.
Huh?
My character was like, wish I had a bag of holding. Like, you do. That's how we hold so much.
No, you don't.
No,
well,
I don't.
You
I effectively do.
You do, but you don't. Because if you had a bag of holding, you wouldn't have the weight limit.
Ah.
Awaken, little one. Flower and bloom as I know you can. I will cure you of your pestilence. You have my word.
Like, I just want to be able to examine this stupid tree.
A mummy's memories.
Uh-oh.
Some mortals may wonder why a mummy lord would abandon a subterranean crypt where he has abided for several lifetimes, safely conducting delicate experiments into the very nature of life and its so-called opposite, death, and trade all of that for a perilous existence in a ramshackle waterfront house in the cesspit of Baldur's Gate. Some mortals might be morons. An entity of erudition and taste, erudition and taste must naturally have a keen appreciation for what the surface world has to offer. The lilt of music and the lyricism of poetry, the cry of seagulls over Gray Harbor at sunset, the touch of a soft, non-decayed hand. You need not a nose to savor a fine wine. All of these things and more I have earned through my dedication to the esoteric studies. But all of these things, as well as rare alchemy ingredients, alembics, and athanors, cost money. A lot of it. Thus, my new career as a high-priced and exclusive mystic consultant to the wealthy of the upper city. I have needs, and they will not be denied.
I'm sorry, so you're in the lair of a mummy.
Yep.
That's not concerning at all.
I mean, it sounds like he abandoned it to go make money.
No. The house he's referring to is the house that you're in right now.
Oh.
You are in a waterfront home.
Ah.
The basement of a waterfront home, but a waterfront home nevertheless. Ooh, look at those alchemy ingredients.
Plenty to do and see in the gate. No need to barge in our private chat.
Sir, don't make me turn invisible just so I can...
For now, you'd think something like this would be below her.
Nothing's below her. Not if you think she's overcut. Let's just keep our heads down.
Easier for you to say.
Just discussing the weather, dearie. Nothing of interest to you.
You're talking about... I was only this far away. I could hear you guys talking about Nine Fingers, alright?
Maybe we should meet somewhere If we get careless, the guild will come for its cut. If it doesn't come out of our
Lord Enver Gortash, the people's man.
Do we need any severed body pieces?
I don't think so. I think I'm good. I think I've met my quota.
Hmm. Okay, I think I have found everything there is to find here. Do you want me to go up the ladder?
As you call.
You should save. And then I'll go up the ladder and just see what I can see. As a cat.
Meow.
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 Not to mention the parchment quality of the Gazette.
Okay, I can see you on the map now. So there's that. You're in a little tiny hidden room. Oh gosh.
Oh.
Oh my.
Close that. This
Can
is
you open that door again? Okay, that looks like it. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you were able to, because you're gonna have a real problem if you can't reopen that door.
Yep. Just keeps getting worse.
Oh my gosh. What, you don't want to steal the things?
I mean, I'm not sure I can. Like,
open the...
I mean, there doesn't seem to be consequences.
Not until you get caught.
What does it mean, lie? Oh, there's a bedroll.
Yeah.
Huh. Soul coin.
Yoink that. Okay. Let me know when you're ready for me to try going in the front door.
Trying to.
The Amiable Art of Necromancy. Excerpt from Cherish Hollow's The Amiable Art of Necromancy. It's a lonely, lonely world for a young woman in the modern culture of necromancy. She chafes against the shibboleth. Who needs necromancy? What could such a gross thing possibly be for? These questions are very valid. I hope my answer satisfies. Necromancy is a social magic. I have a zombie, Mr. Nascent Owens, under my thrall. Now he remembers absolutely nothing of his past life. He only knows this new one I've given him. He derives a large amount of pleasure from, say, giving me tea, administering a stinky but relaxing back rub, or eating the brains of my enemies. The spiritual implications are pretty profound here, right? Here's a husk, imbued with purpose, given a direction, made useful in the most economic sense, and a happy in the metaphysical sense. So who needs necromancy? We, who demand a chance to challenge the whole death thing, because we're weird and lonely, and we like having friends as much as anyone. I want to steal a book, but I won't.
So this door is locked. I need you to come get me.
You don't want to just exit the way you came in?
I mean, is that what you want me to do?
Well, because the problem is, I think in order to get to you, I think I have to go through locked parts of this building. And so I don't know if in the process of that, I'm going to run into this mummy that you now know is in here somewhere.
Okay.
If we have to fight a mummy, I think we'll probably
want me not as a cat?
You can be a cat if you want. It's fine, because you'll, take 2 points of damage and turn back into you. But I figure we should probably all at least be together. Because that can go super south, super fast. So go
where
up
are
and
you?
around.
Upstairs?
Okay. You go back to where the tree is, to the left, and then go straight across. And then once you get to the other side of the building, you'll go down the stairs, and there'll be an open door, which I'm standing out in front of. What's up, cat?
I had to reconnect you here. Hold on.
He's coming.
You are unable to speak.
Meow. You're like, what's up, tree?
You are unable to speak.
Because you're a cat. So all you do is meow.
Okay. Let me de-wild shape.
Yep. What?
Summon? It says Ulnar.
What the balls? You just summoned everybody within earshot to see the meowing cat. Where has this been this whole time when we needed distractions?
Show yourself, show yourself. What's that?
Sadly, the guy did not come running out of down here again. Okay. You with me? Huh?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Oh gosh. Wait, why didn't you remind me to save?
Why don't we go upstairs first?
Do not have an appointment.
Locked upstairs. What are you doing? You're not listening to this.
With Mr. Carrion. I
Let me
sense you
listen.
like to
There we go.
wonder the boundaries between life and death. You have read the Necromancy of Thay. Tell me, what brings one of such power into the presence of Mystic Carrion?
Who's Oscar?
I don't know.
That depends on what torments you. Love,
Oscar.
vengeance, regret. The dead can be put to all sorts of purposes in the hands of one adept at their manipulation. I am a spirit, medium. One who wanders the hazy boundaries of mortality, bearing the intentions of the living and the knowledge of the dead.
Uh-huh.
You possess some aptitude in that regard, but I'm afraid you aren't of the caliber required.
Should let me try because I dabble in
clients.
necromancy.
I say, you got to the part where he literally was all impressed because I read the Necromancy of the Thay, right?
I was checking
You were going
alert.
upstairs.
Yeah.
Uh.
Hold on, let me look at the history. Oh no, I was there. I just didn't read all of it. I just didn't hear
You see
all
it there?
of it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Hmm. What kind of clients do you accept?
Only a very select few, taken from the highest reaches of society. I find them to
The
be
wealthy.
far more appreciative of
Yep.
my services than the average mourner, and far more
There it is.
generous in paying for them.
Maybe talk about Oscar?
Yeah, we'll talk about Oscar.
The painter. Yes, I remember. He wanted to contact a tormented spirit. I gave him exactly what he desired, and for a pittance, given the complexity of his request. His inability to follow simple instructions is hardly my fault. If he wanted his safety guaranteed, that would have cost him extra.
Yeah, probably.
My clients are guaranteed absolute privacy in their consultations with myself and my spirits. I assume you came to me seeking an exorcism? I can provide you with the means to perform such a ceremony, but you understand, this is my livelihood. First, you must do something for me.
Of course.
Do not worry. It is of an earthly nature. It regards a conduit of mine, Thrumbo, who has recently deserted his duties. He has not gone far, but given the sensitivity of his nature, I would prefer that he is not free to roam the city. Return Thrumbo's body to me, then I will give you what you need to cleanse Oscar of his spectral interloper. It's quite simple. He resented having to work for a living. The undead can be rather lazy in that regard. He was always a simple, contented creature, a beggar to the bone. Perhaps he has forgotten how ungenerous the world can be, or simply prefers to live in the gutter. If he does not value the gift I gave in reanimating that wretched flesh of his, then I will take it back. It is my property, not his. Had I thought you were the type to shout his name from the rooftops, I would never have offered you the job. Thrumbo is not alone in his ingratitude. He has led others in my service astray. 3 of them, beggars and zombies alike. The others lack even Thrumbo's modicum of intelligence. It should be no great task to wring his location from one of them.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Then, with the spirits herein our witnesses, the arrangement is made. They will follow your progress with great interest, as will I.
You are under my compulsion, Spectre!
That's interesting. Mystic Carrion has breathless lungs, thoughtless brain, curdled liver, and unbeating heart.
Very strange tidings. Strange indeed.
That's not ominous at all. Also, this guy named Ulnar. Okay, well, we get to go find Thrumbo. Add Thrumbo to the list of nonsense we're doing.
Are you coming?
Yeah, I was closing the door behind us. All right.
Kind of you.
I know. Where are you going?
Awaken.
I don't know.
Flower and bloom.
It's like which of the random things that we've run into when all I wanted to do was find this house of grief are we doing now?
Think didn't we encounter one of the zombie beggars? Wasn't he right down here?
I think so. Not down here.
Okay.
There was one near the manhole that we went in to get down there.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
I think it's back this way.
Just free choice aspects.
Such a heartless bastard. I'm not. I just don't want to get in trouble, that's
all. That's a regular beggar. This way. Because here's a cat. You can talk to Barsik if you want.
Hold, Seeker. Have you come to swear yourself to Shress by my paw? Yes.
What?
And no. Your kind has lost their way in their
Oh
worship
my
of
God.
the feline of felicity. You only hold to her basest tenets. Now, will you heed our mother's call and bolster her as she crushes the heathen absolute beneath her divine paw?
Oh my gosh. Baby, are you gonna join Shress?
Like, I kind of want to see. So, I mean, if she's going to crush the absolute, then why would I not?
I can't wait.
Like, was Shress a real person?
I don't know.
Is Shress a goddess?
Listen, you didn't let me roll a religion check. I don't know. Surely she's a goddess. This cat wouldn't lie to you.
I don't want to pledge myself to someone and then have consequences later.
I think you just described an RPG.
Yes, well. I kind of want to.
I said, what's the worst that happens? You turn into a tabaxi?
I hope not.
Yes, yes. Together we shall spread the word of the wonder in her every paw step. I will sing her name in the streets, and you will bring her prayers to those suffering 2 legs instead of 4.
Yeah. See, and you're fine.
Helps us later.
I hope that you get to summon a giant cat's paw, smash somebody.
Yes. I want that so badly.
This hallway.
There's so many hallways.
There's a cat. What? I love how every time you remember to actually use your guidance,
It speaks
pointless.
a feline dialect called Mriar. It
Yeah.
wants to know if you're its mother.
Oh my gosh. You just lied to that poor cat. I hope it's following us now.
With him, let me take him home. I hope he shows up in our camp.
Okay, it was the next alley over.
I need to go back down.
Oh, I kept going up.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming I can reach it from this direction. Here from that when he dies.
Oh, yeah.
Speak thrice the phrase correctly, and lucky you'll forever be. Okay, great. Scarab, oh, damn it! Can't you see I'm trying to concentrate? Scarab, sap, scarabs, cap. Oh, this is gonna be harder than I thought.
Okay, sir. Oh, there's Elfsong Tavern. Okay, so we were...
And you.
Yeah, you went the complete wrong direction.
In my opinion, we should have a
Keep going forward.
in every Baldurian home. Why? I
And the road will curve to the south.
If I can find my cat.
It, it's probably for the best. Honestly, as many AoE things we get hit with.
I know.
I know. It'd be great to have a little kid. But
I just want... He was a pretty white kitty.
He was.
I don't even know where our cat is.
Afternoon.
Got rats? Not for long. Hire Stompin' Boars, the rat catcher, and your troubles are over. Small rats, big rats, giant rats, rabbit rats, any kind of rats, Boars stomps them all. Reasonable rates, corpses, and rat pellets removed at no extra charge.
And the what's what? Speak to Karis. She's always got the best goss. None of it's been wrong yet.
I mean, if she's the one that advised you to wear that hat, then something's wrong. Preferences upon request.
Rat taken care of?
Duke Stelmane.
Now don't believe anything Kate over there tells you. She's an awful liar.
Okay, go ahead.
My lady, events in the Gate Underworld are moving fast, and I'm sorry to say that the SHIELD organization is unraveling. That young lout Gortash has cut our legs out from under us. 9 Fingers is no help. The Zents just think it's funny. As for me, my lady, I think I've climbed to the top of Gortash's hit list. I can't help or protect you any further. My advice is to write the nights off, hunker down in your upper city mansion, and hire whatever muscle you can to guard it. Farewell. Been an honor. Sir Grussel.
Fear not, friend. The days of us proper Baldurians walking these streets in fear are over. Lord Gortash made that
Stab him a
very
couple times,
clear
it's
in
fine.
his latest interview. I'd recommend giving it a read.
Municipal sanitation notice.
Why, I'd spot the wearied gaze of a fellow Baldurian anywhere. Cheer up, friend. Our city's entering a most wondrous age. One of steel, of smoke, of efficiency. And we've Lord Enver Gortash to thank.
The Department of Drains and Underways is aware of the issues of the penetrating stench emanating from the round street hatches that provide access to the city sewers. The tribe of gutter kobolds contracted to maintain free flow in the sanitation tunnels appears to have been slain or driven away by forces or circumstances unknown. The resulting backup is responsible for the unpleasant odor. The department is taking appropriate measures to remedy the situation, but in the meantime, do not attempt to address the situation yourselves. Citizens are prohibited from using the round street sewer access hatches. Leave sanitation to the professionals.
We'll recoup what we've lost and then some.
Okay, so it was over here. Yeah, here's a stinky guy.
Changed your mind? Offer's still there. Go on. Have a swing.
You recall where you've smelled this beggar's rotten musk before? In Mystic Carrion's chambers. This is one of his runaway servants.
Plenty. Lots of angry people in this city. No one else to take it out on. Go on. You seem like you've something pent up. So, you having a go or not? Then move. Let someone else up. Back for more. I don't mind. So long as you're paying. Carrion sent you. Shit. Don't think about trying anything. I'll fight back.
Oh. Well, look at that.
Here goes.
Nope.
One short.
No chance. I'm not telling you a thing.
Do you want to try?
Hey, everybody.
Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form, the same that tainted mystic carried.
Gold first. Then you can hit me. Carrion sent you. Shit. Don't think about trying anything. I'll fight back.
Yeah, not much better than yours is.
You'll just have a better dice roll.
Yep.
Yeah.
I suppose that's all right. Thrumbo's more of a talker than I am. Thrumbo was going to get us a boat, but I haven't heard from him since. He must be somewhere near the water. I just hope he didn't drown.
Yep. Oh, there we go. There's that, I guess.
I mean, the water at least gives us a direction.
Okay, so the murder tribunal is over here. We use the graveyard access to get into this portion of the city.
Don't we need to go? Okay, so hold on. I need to look at our.
Which thing do we want to do? Because I think, because Jaheira's thing is here. It's just towards the south of this map. But I think
The counting house?
yeah, but I think the grief house is in the other map.
Okay, well, let's do the one here.
Okay. Then.
So, counting house.
Okay, follow me.
That's just
I have to go. I have to just keep going until I get past the sanctum again. I think. As we get to this intersection, I'll pull the map again.
Okay.
He's not been near a razor in months.
Okay. What's that? What's this place?
The Devil's Fee.
The Devil's Fee? That sounds promising.
Safe. Let's go in.
You say it's safe? Let's go in?
I said save. Like, save the game. Let's go in.
You are crazy. Oh, you actually walked in. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
A lot of effort for a piece of window dressing.
I failed my Locana Arcana.
This head's a long way from home. Belongs to one of the few plains death devils.
crooks and swindlers beware. Steal from the devil's fee, and it won't be the flaming fist who come knocking.
What'd you find?
A display case that's locked, but it's not red.
Avernus Survival Guide. Chapter titled On Traversing the First Layer. The text details the terrain of the Avernus, a bleak, rocky landscape beneath a black sky with rivers of blood rushing between the cracks. The most frequent guidance given to adventurers on encountering any of the plane's many physical perils is simply turn around and run. To combat the spiritual perils, the company of a cleric is of paramount importance. To soothe those swayed by the plane's evil influence, or to consecrate the corpses of those who succumb. Oh, I guess this one is not steel. I can just take it.
But it's not a steal.
Infernal gems, straight from the heart of Minoros. Quite the rarity. Must be a diabolist running this shop with so many devilish artifacts.
Alright, well there we go. How you say? Unlocking it isn't stealing, but the actual gems themselves are marked for stealing, so.
Okay. I found a clerk.
Yep. Fiendish Resilience. Radiant. That's
Management is not responsible for missing body parts, enslaved loved ones, trapped souls, or ancient world-destroying curses.
I'm gonna talk to the clerk.
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio's a rarity. So merry be and shop with glee.
Cute.
Well, well. It's been a while since I've had such
Uh-oh.
discerning custom. Here, you may browse my more curated selection.
This updated the free Orpheus quest. Height of Staff. Is that let me
A portrait of a noble devil, charming, sophisticated, deadly.
allows you to replenish one expended warlock spell slot. That's fancy. Hellbeard Halberd. Ooh, a shapeshifter hat. Oh, this is for you.
Me?
Increase your wild shape charge by 1.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And a +1 to your nature.
Ooh.
And it's a hat. Do you even have a good hat?
I currently have a cold brim hat, which once per turn, any condition inflicted on a target also applies 2 turns of encrusted with frost.
Okay. Cloak of the Weave. You gain +1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. And absorb elements. Absorb elemental damage once per short rest. Take half damage from the next elemental attack targeting you and deal an additional 1d6 of that element type on your next attack. It's a good cloak. Gemini Gloves. Cantrips targeting foes and allies can target an additional creature. The same target can be chosen twice. So you can basically twin your cantrips.
That might be worth a look.
Spell-seeking gloves. When you make a spell attack roll, you can spend a sorcery point to gain advantage. This costs 1 sorcery point per spell slot. Level. Cantrips cost 1 sorcery point. Really?
I didn't steal it, but also now I'm stuck and I can't move.
Uh-huh. It also, my screen went black. There we go.
Not for communal use, it seems.
Okay. Got it. Let's move. Come on, Chihira.
My most prospective customer. Welcome back.
Okay, finish going through go through the stuff, but apparently I can ask her where the House of Hope is. So, oh, she has a gorgeous maroon dye, a Feywild green and dun dye, cobalt dye, and custard and pink rose dye. That's fun. A web grenade. Scroll of Web, Scroll of Vampiric Touch, Scroll of Bestow Curse, Scroll of Cloud Kill, always fun. Dimension Door, Avard's Black Tentacles, Scroll of Fear, Phantasmal Killer, Brave Sickness, okay. Okay, I'll get you your hat. I know you need that. Problem is, like, my Cloak of Protection gives me a +1 to my armor class and saving throws, but the Cloak of the Weave would give me +1 to my spell save DC and spell attack rolls. So I'll be easier to hit, but it'll be harder for them to save against my spells. Take all this. Oh. 2 potions of supreme healing.
I just picked up when I was a cat. Greater, superior, and 1 supreme.
Nice. Did you pick up anything while you were a cat that you want to just sell?
Yes. Do you want me to send them to you?
Yeah. Since I'm here. Huh. I forgot. And I had, on my person, a rune powder vial.
Huh.
Which we could have used to blow up that wall earlier.
Yep.
That's my bad.
It's all good.
I can sell her the soap bar.
There you go.
Water. Water and pestle. He stole a couple empty bottles and jars.
Yeah, well. fine.
Okay, so you didn't actually take that much.
Oh, and I kept a few things.
Oh. Oh, the scroll speak with dead. Yeah, I guess we don't need the scroll speak with dead when you can just cast it as a ritual.
Yep.
Anything to bring this price down. I kind of want to keep this portrait of a tiefling.
Sure, we have portraits of tieflings.
Okay, so I have some paintings. I just don't remember if I have that one or not. That's fine.
I mean, if you want to keep that one, keep it. Doesn't matter to me.
And it also only knocks off 15 gold, so. I guess that'll do. Okay. All you had?
Huh?
Was that all you had?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. That's fine. I just want to make sure before
I mean, yeah.
Or do the rest of it in gold.
I mean, I have some gemstones. Do you want some gemstones?
It's whatever. Like, if it's stuff you're keeping for one reason or another, that's fine. No, you like to have extra pouches.
Do you want an extra pouch?
No, I found a pouch earlier, but I was starting to put it in the list too. But then I was like, oh, you actually.
Yeah, no, go ahead. I have 2, and I have a bunch at camp.
Okay.
The problem is I don't have too much on me right now.
Yeah. And that's fine. We're getting close.
I mean, here I have. Oh,
those are
weird.
alchemy ingredients, aren't they?
Yeah. But, like, I have 13 plus a not found of these shadow root sacks.
Okay. Send me one, and I can see how much I can get for it.
Yeah, there's one.
7.
Okay. How much can you get for this?
Wait, what was this?
It says not found. This also says not found. It's a bug, but see if you can just sell it.
Yeah, the 2 not founds go in.
Okay. See what scrolls I have that I have duplicate of.
You have an extra cloud kill scroll? Really?
Kill.
Just see if I have cloud kill. I didn't have a cloud kill scroll.
2 left. You can have them both. Featherfall we want to keep. Oh, here's some dark vision.
Alright, that'll work. It brings it down about 500, so then I can just balance it out with gold.
You want some more? I have like a Conjure Elemental, and we both have Conjure Elemental. I have 3 of them.
Like a minor element? Or just
Oh, that's worth... Oh, no, I think for the 3, it's $1,200. It's Conjure Elemental.
Yeah. You can go ahead and send me one or 2 of them. However many. However many you choose. Yeah, I can sell it for 200. So
Back. Well, only sell one of those. Sell 2 of those Fleet Storms. I want 1 back.
you said you only want 1 back?
Yeah, because I can cast it. But it's nice in case someone else needs it.
Okay. Yeah, that gave me about 700 off, so that should be good.
Okay.
That more than pays for your hat and
Okay.
for a couple of these potions for you.
Now you've seen what I have for thee. Remember, discretion is key at the Devil's Fee.
Okay. So it's gonna save. I don't know if I'd recommend that.
Yep. Jahira failed her perception too. Did you say?
Hey, what'd you do? What did you do?
I came back down.
I'm joking. I saved.
Oh. Okay, now I'm gonna go upstairs. She said you won't do that again? Oh, yep. There's a trap here.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
That is a big old circle.
Yep. Combine. Thirsty Ward. It says combine.
Ooh. Throat. Hard to swallow. Hurts to breathe.
Did you hear a note?
Did you hear her come here?
Okay. So my thought was, if it's 11:40.
Yeah.
Go ahead and end here tonight. And then next time I can start by getting, because I want to get the information from the clerk before we break into something. In case after breaking in she no longer will talk to us. That make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So, then that will do it for this evening. Thank you all so much for watching this. I hope you've enjoyed it. Bubbles, thanks for joining me. Try it again.
First.
Yeah, we're gonna figure that out. So tomorrow should be I don't know what with Drummer Doug, Andy Bundy, and Jumping Monkey Butt. But presumably we'll be back with Bubbles on Wednesday. So, thank you all so much for watching this, and until next time, this stream is adjourned. Good night, everybody. Try that again. Nope.
Good night.
There we go.